First guest tonight hosted the MTV Video Music Awards this past weekend. He's starred in the Forgetting Sarah Marshall film. He's a lovely, gorgeous presence of comedy and light that America is surely going to embrace. Please welcome Russell Brand, everybody. Russell Brand. Welcome, Russell.
Hello.
You look very nice. You're very tall. You're much taller than I expected.
Thank you very much. I was much taller than I'd planned to be.
Really?
Yeah. I thought I'd stop growing at around 5 foot, but then, you know, I just carried on for
Kept
yards
going,
more.
Have you ever been to Rhode Island?
I've never had the time.
Yeah, it's
What's
a tiny
happening?
little state. You're too tall now. You should have gone when you were younger.
I had the chance and I blew it.
Yeah, you should have gone. Have you been around America? Had a look around?
Well, actually, yes, right. Once
Really?
I drove all the way from Boston, Massachusetts to San Francisco.
That's a long way.
I was recreating the journey of Jack Kerouac on the road. Some say too little, too late, but I had a lovely time. And I met a lot of really nice people. It was spectacular.
Really?
Yeah, because, I tell you why, because it confounded prejudice. You know, say you might have prejudice.
Right.
One got confounded.
Yeah.
I met these people. I thought these people are definitely hillbillies on account of their physical appearance, like proper slack-jaw, gap-tooth hillbillies.
Yeah.
Right? I spoke to them, and they talked to me about the linguist and philosopher Noam Chomsky, and talked to me about a lot of political conspiracies, UFOs, and the possibility of revolution.
Well, that is your average hillbilly. That's your average hillbilly right there. They love Chomsky. They love Chomsky and banjos. They're famous for it.
They'll just sit there with a Oh, the manufacturer of consent. It happens every day.
Exactly. Now, do you think a lot of British people have prejudices about the Americans?
Yes, I think there are prejudices because of some American foreign policy type things, but when I came here to America, I was really surprised. Everyone seems really, really cool and lovely and warm.
We invented cool. Coca-Cola's from here, you know.
What?
Yes!
That's delicious, that
I know, it's the tastiest beverage available.
It's a brown fizzy drink.
Exactly.
It's all brown, but there's fizz in it.
It's brown, but don't let the brown kid you. It's not dull.
No!
It
couldn't be less, though. It's effervescent.
It should be rainbow-coloured.
If only, I think we need a new colour to make it exciting enough.
Hey, steady there, son.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no.
No, it'd be nice if it was ultraviolet. If it was beyond...
I like your style! I'll do it!
OK, why not try it? New ultraviolet fizzy drinks. Delicious. Ow, my teeth hurt.
Shh, no. No. We don't advertise on CBS.
But it was only fictional.
Oh, OK.
It was a fictional... This drink is not available in stores. You have to call this number. Me and Craig make it in a factory. Our bladders. It's wee-wee.
Hey, it's wee-wee.
We'll just sell them wee-wee.
Well, you can't sell people wee-wee. My wee-wee's not fizzy. They're going to suspect something.
We can carbonate it, Craig.
Yeah, right. I'll do it.
New fizzy Craig Ferguson wee-wee available now. Pick up your phone.
I love it.
I liked it so much that I milked him myself.
Hey now.
It was a slogan.
No, you've gone too far.
It was a slogan.
You've gone too far.
It was only a slogan.
You've gone too far.
Slogan. Slogan.
Did you have a nice time at the VMA Awards then?
VMA Awards, it's difficult because the room is very industry, and industry people, it's sometimes hard to perform to them.
Yes.
Because otherwise, if you're a famous musician, you don't think, as a famous musician, I shall sit patiently and listen to that person I've never seen before.
Yeah,
in that case, me.
You're right.
But I'm very happy with it. It's thrilling and exciting. Giddy highs, a bit like crack, but the come down is probably a bit worse.
Do you know, I stopped taking any of these things before crack was invented.
Well, you missed out, because it was nice. Not as nice as fizzy Craig Ferguson.
No, stop.
But it was... I don't recommend crack.
No,
it's bad for you.
Yes.
It's bad for your teeth, and it destroys lives. That's why I stopped taking it altogether.
Good for you.
I won't have any crack. Say someone sells at a party, someone go, care for some crack?
Yeah.
I go, no thanks.
No thanks. No. I'd rather have a pig in a blanket.
If you don't mind.
Yeah.
Have you got a pig in a blanket?
No, but I've got a little sausage roll.
I'll take it.
I was very interested to see that you had performed in the famous London Hackney Empire. Is that true?
Yes, I have. It was a great honour to perform there because Charlie Chaplin performed there, and Marx Brothers, Laurel and Hardy. Oh my! Suddenly, those people seem irrelevant.
Exactly.
You.
Yes.
At the Hackney Empire.
Yes.
Sir, as I stood on that stage at the Hackney Empire, I felt a strong sensation that I was standing upon the shoulders of a giant. That was you.
Yeah, I was, yeah. Unfortunately, when I was performing there, I was the only one in the room.
Ah, right, well...
I wasn't popular with the Hackneys.
You drove away the folk of Hackney?
Yeah, I did. They didn't like me.
Oh.
Well, one of them did.
Really?
A girl, yeah.
That'll do.
Yeah, for me it will, yeah.
That's enough for a marriage. Unless you're in Salt Lake City, then it's a start. No. I like all religion. All of it.
God's my favourite.
God is my favourite one of all religions. God, I'd have to say, if I picked one.
Yeah.
Definitely, God.
Are you having a nice time in Hollywood? Are you enjoying it? Are you learned to surf and everything?
No, surfing's much too difficult to learn.
Oh, it is not. It's easy.
It's unnatural.
How dare you?
It's a defiance of the Lord. Who looks out at an ocean, a big blue wavy ocean, looks at it, and then says, "Oh, I'd like to stand on that." It's cheeky.
Yeah, I see where you're going.
Even Jesus only walked on it once.
He wasn't surfing. He didn't have a board. He just used feet.
What? And to think, that makes me appreciate him. I already like Jesus.
Yeah.
Now I love him.
You were good. I'm very glad to hear it. Yes.
All other religious things.
God's my favourite.
God, my favourite.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Thanks, Craig.
No, it's all right. I'll keep it because I'm not originally American. Did you know that?
What?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Are you from Scotland?
Yes. Have you ever been there?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, several occasions for the Edinburgh Festival of Comedy.
Yes. How did that go?
Well, I was arrested, beaten up and hospitalised.
They liked you a lot.
It was a triumph and I'm going back.
Really?
Well, actually, no, it went badly because what I did was sometimes I feel a feeling intuitively and I think I'll express this because this is definitely information from, like, some superior cosmic being.
God.
God is good. Sometimes, though, it isn't that. It's me being not well in the mind. So I said something. I said some things that were a bit crazy. I got into a fight with the audience. Then I got into a fight at security. And that's out of order because the security of the Gilded Balloon where I was performing, you'd think they were there to look after me, the compere of the show. But they helped to beat me up.
Yes. Well, they were probably local people.
They were.
Well, that's where you went wrong.
They made that clear during my thrashing.
We're local. We didn't have to travel far from this.
Could you recommend any sites?
We have to take a break. Can you hang around?
I'll stay here.
All right, then. Russell Bryan, we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Russell Brand. He's now you were on the VMAs the other night. You made a crack about the Jonas Brothers. You better watch about that.
Oh no, because I was only joking for some fun.
All right.
I just thought it was some fun. They're lovely, them lads. I'd like them. It's only, I suppose, what it might be because, like, I was also a virgin at their age, but it weren't because of a choice. It was because of some pimples and body fat.
Right.
I think it was jealousy. Jealousy was talking, like, you know, because I think, fair enough, be a virgin, fair enough. But, like, me, personally, now that I am allowed to have sex, I like it. That's just a different choice, though,
I get it.
I really like cuddling someone, the boobs, bottom, just to cuddle up so
what about ladies? You ever have sex with ladies, too?
Oh, no, Craig.
No, just...
Just the fellas.
Yeah, right. That's good.
Big pair of hairy boobs. and a winky. And
no,
whatnot.
not a winky. You can't say winky. It's not cable.
It was. I know, what I said then was unacceptable.
It is.
I apologise to everyone, especially.
Have you had to apologise to anyone about the thing?
No, only, like... No, I haven't had to apologise to anybody, because like, it's just jokes. You know, if your job's a comedian, you're half under a lot of pressure to do jokes.
I know, that's what I think. I think sometimes you see them, people say, well, that's not true, and they go, I know I said it for comedy reasons. I know it's not true.
Yeah, I do not live my life according to these principles.
Right, exactly.
This isn't even my real haircut.
Really?
I go home, I comb that all flat, I sit down in front of the television and cry.
Really? Are you a big cry? What do you like to watch on television? Do you enjoy documentaries about animals? For example, Dangerous Catch, where they go out and get the crabs?
Oh, hold on. I've never seen that. What, Dangerous... Although I have been in a documentary where crabs were involved.
Right, I understand.
And it was dangerous.
Crabs are not dangerous. Crabs are not dangerous. Only the really big ones.
You don't want them getting near you. No. Ideas above their stations. Nip, nip, nip.
It's almost as if you had seen the documentary about...
Is that pretty much the core of the documentary?
Well, yeah.
Welcome to Dangerous Catch. Nip, 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 nip.
That's it. I don't feel the need to watch it anymore, then.
I've learned more than enough about crustaceans for one day. Nip, 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 nip. The subaquatic world holds no mysteries for me. Nip, nip, nip. King Poseidon seems but a dullard. About it.
All right, then. Well,
I was only just showing off.
Yeah, I know.
To amuse you.
That's your job. That's your job. For goodness sake, don't come out here and talk. Come out here and show off. It's your zip. All right, your zip on your trousers.
It's on an angle like that to draw attention to it.
Well, it worked.
That's stage one. Now you've looked. You're already on the path.
I think I was on the path sometime before you got here. You're wearing a lot of jewellery. Did the sound man say anything to you, like you sound all jingly when you come out?
He just looked at me. Marvellous, isn't it? Like that. All cynical about it, he was. Nah, I said, look, I'm sorry if I jingle jangle, but that's just the charisma.
Do you enjoy Christmas time? Do you jingle and jangle around at that point? You know.
I use that period to celebrate my old mate, God.
Oh, yeah, good old.
Actually, as it turns out, I am deeply spiritual and believe in love more than all else. Like, this is the only thing I care for is love. Love for the Jonas Brothers, love for all people. I do only care for... I don't deal in hate. It is an unpleasant waste of our time. You're
not going to enjoy LA at all.
I've been able to convert love into sex. With multiple partners... for money!
How would a fella go about doing something like that?
Actually, I know a technique. Here's what you do. Right. You have to say 2 verifiable facts.
Right.
Craig Ferguson, you are sat here, you can feel your bottom on that chair. You've a lovely, lovely accent. Kiss me, you fool! 2 verifiable facts, followed by an option. The kiss me, you fool bit, that was an option.
Yeah, I didn't take it. But I see where you're going. All right, so Russell Brand, you're sitting there with your lovely pointy shoes and your diagonal zip.
Yes.
Kiss me, you fool. No!
Oh. Now, I nearly went for it.
Yes, because you were tempted.
Also, my zip got a lot more diagonal.
No. You can't do that. You can't do that. Now, have you ever thought about being in one of the pop or rock music bands yourself? I mean, because, you're already halfway there with a,
I like to dress in a way that seems sexy, but, if you're a musician, they take themselves seriously, as they should do, because it's necessary.
Yes, of course.
Me, myself, I can't take myself seriously. If I was like, oh, yeah, I'd sort of laugh. Yeah, oh. Like, that sort of makes me go, oh, stop messing about. I can't be serious about it. So that's why comedy, because comedy, if you're a rock star, you're standing on stage saying, ain't I sexy? Yeah, let's go.
No. Wait, no, Phil Collins, he's not sexy at all.
The subtext of Phil Collins, he may look like an ordinary man, such as you might have found loafing about, sweeping leaves outside a garage.
Exactly.
But on the inside, he is a virile, sexual being.
Phil Collins?
Sorry, no, it didn't work. I tried.
It doesn't really work when you do Phil... Billy Joel, perhaps.
Billy Joel is deeply sexual.
Do you notice how I said Joel?
It was that extra syllable
I said Billy Joel.
I thought he was going to say Billy Joel. I'm not interested in you, went Joel.
Yeah, exactly.
I felt something inside me fall over, then get up again.
What's that called when that happens, when it falls over and gets up again?
In some ways, it's called a resurrection.
No, you didn't have to say that! Anyone you'd like to thank before you leave?
You, because you're so bloody nice.
Thank you.
And it's been lovely to spend some time with you. Oh, yes, but more than that, that lovely man in the sky, God.
Oh, Russell Brand, everybody! We gotta go. We'll be right back. Please welcome the adorable Russell Brand, everybody. Russell Brand. Russell, that was fantastic. In that film, you looked great, and you were Shakespeare, and Alfred Molina slapped you. It was fantastic.
Yeah, but that slap, Craig, the thing is that the acting of giving a slap is essentially the same as giving a slap. There was no margin. I thought, I better prepare.
By acting pain, yeah.
But what happened while I was thinking that thought to myself privately inside the confines of my mind...
Right.
...was a genuine, actual slap.
He slapped you? He's a big man. He's got beefy hands. He's been here. His hands weigh about 10 pounds each.
It was awful. They were like dustbin lids clattering in.
See, I acted there.
I didn't even hit him.
Yeah, right, watch. We'll do it again. Don't actually hit me.
I won't, because we're actors.
Please.
Right,
I'm nervous.
Because of how angry I am in this scene, I'm about to slap you.
Don't!
I'm gonna. There was no slap there.
No, do it again. I'll do the slap hand thing.
Okay. You betrayed me with my love interest.
No!
No slap.
That'd have been all right, wouldn't it? I don't know.
Bloody Alfred Molina.
I don't know. You can have it, mate. Yeah. I don't know. Alfred Molina, what's wrong?
Well, it's so much more elaborate. It's a reptile. It's got fangs. One fang's chipped off. Weathered by time.
Yeah,
weathered by time.
Weathered by time. Just like the penis, which is a substitute for.
In your pants.
Exactly.
I'm unnerved by that.
Hey, Russell, I have a bony wound.
Don't, Russell, don't.
Don't kill it.
You'll unplug yourself.
I don't think he'll be so smug after the introduction of aquatic intervention.
Oh, yeah. Go on. No, he's very expensive, Russell. Don't pour water on him.
He's expensive.
Yeah, it costs $48 for one of them.
You bad robot.
Ooh.
Apologise to me and respect me.
Oh, man. Now you've done it.
Spring.
Oh, he's all right. I hope that...
Key.
He's like Terminator 2. He can't be stopped.
No, Russell, I think he can. I think you may have stopped him. I'm reading your book. It's very good.
Is it enjoyable?
Yeah, it's very good. What is it, Bookie Wook 2?
Yeah, well, I thought I can't call it Bookie Wook 1 again, not after the last one.
Well, you could. People would say, I love that book so much, I'm going to buy it again.
Bookie Wook 1 again. But people might begin to think they were trapped in some sort of vortex. Like some time continuum, such as you might find in an episode of The Twilight Zone or the film...
Or...
Did you just suggest that to me surreptitiously? Do you think I was thinking of time travel because there was a prop from a time travel TV show back in our native United Kingdom?
And?
The next thing I was about to say is, could I have a tiny nut bag full of juice?
That's kangaroo testicles, that is.
Is it really?
Yeah, it really is. Carrie Fisher gave them to me last night. I drew a face on them to make them more friendly, but they're but they're actual and I'm thinking that must be a pretty small kangaroo, because kangaroos get pretty big.
Yeah, that's true. Also, unlike a human, the kangaroo sack is covered in down and has a face on. That's the addition.
No, my
your testicles
covered in down and a little face on them.
It's like...
If you're lucky.
Don't say nothing!
I don't think you will ever again.
This is between us humans from England and Scotland.
Thank you.
Scotland's our Canada.
You're right.
I regret giving him all of my water.
Oh, hush now. There you are. Get some in there.
Hey, this could be on Sesame Street to demonstrate sharing.
Do you
Yours
see?
has got gin in it. It's delicious.
Yeah. Still tastes good, doesn't it? I never drank gin back in the day. Did you ever drink gin? Gin people tended to be all kind of Dickensian and weird.
They were like Hogarthian wenches.
Oh, Hogarthian! Excellent reference to a painter I rather enjoy.
See? Yeah, like, because, of course, the gin epidemic in Britain in the old days, that was like crack these days, wasn't it? Gin came along.
Yeah, that's true. Gin was the crack of the 17th century.
People weren't ready.
This could be on PBS too as a sort of
Brilliant.
education.
Right, we're educating people.
Right, okay.
This is it, okay.
Back in the 17th century, gin was like crack and beer was crystal meth.
Very much. What a time it was to be young.
Yeah. Remember, share your crack and your crystal meth.
Or Bonnie Laree Jangford, your crack. I was trying to remember Cher's real name for a joke.
Oh, no.
Which did deserve more.
I thought so, didn't you?
It was a genuine... I was watching it in my dressing room. You went, and in it, with her former name, wrote a song about Ringo. I went, ah!
Why weren't you in the audience then? Because they were just like, oh, we don't care. We thought it would care.
Oh, not another Cher fact. Oh, Sonny Bono hit a tree. Who cares?
No.
Nice one.
No. Jeff, don't have to. He's from England. England's our Mexico. That actually works geographically.
Geographically, but not economically, not socio-economically, and not politically.
All right.
But geographically.
Geographically, it does. So, bookie book tour, eh?
There's
What's
plenty
in
of
here?
things in there.
Photographs in. Oh, you got married, by the way. Congratulations.
Yep, I'm married. Thank you. I've married a human female. That was never on the cards.
He wants one more segment. Do you see
One
this
more
little thing?
segment.
Yeah. Hold on. Look, they went and bought the book and they've got the receipt here and everything.
It's a very elaborate receipt.
Yes.
Like, what kind of auditing are you facing that requires?
My guess is that they took it and they've got the receipt so that they can take it back after the show.
Well, do you know what? As long as either you or Robot Thing reads it, I'll be sated.
The book's for Katie. That's your wife.
I had to. We've got to. Yes, it is. I love my wife. You know what I mean?
That's lovely. That's
you
a very
have to
good
love your wife, don't you?
I love my wife.
Right.
Yes.
That doesn't make us like a couple of pansies.
No. That's not the thing that makes us like a couple of pansies.
Is it?
It's a whole lot of other things that make us like a couple of
Our
pansies.
secret meetings in the canyon.
Kissing? All right, then. We have to take a break. It's commercial time.
Those products aren't necessary.
Yes, they are. CBS cares. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Russell Brand is here. I hope you're spending money on the products we advertise because they're awesome.
I don't endorse even one of them. They're all pharmaceutical things that you don't need that give you a tummy ache.
He's wrong. You need an erection, Grandpa.
If my grandpa...
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm going to give myself a natural erection.
Uh-oh.
That thing to death.
Don't hurt it! Oh, no.
There!
Russell, don't.
Too much?
Don't, yeah, it's too much. Now, calm down. Here, you've hurt him.
Sorry, mate.
Is he all right?
He's basically the same as he was...
Oh!
You, sir, crack me up.
Oh, you rambunctious rapscallion. Here, we didn't get to the emails today. Will you give me a hand quickly?
Yes, these are electric letters written by a computer, such as what he might have inside of his mind.
Before it was destroyed.
Justly, I think, because always in science fiction films, the robots overcome us. Now, I'm getting in there first.
All right, can't argue with that. What time is it, Jeff Pearson?
Can we do tweets and emails?
Yeah, play the jingle.
Sometimes he helps the structure.
Euro crashes and Euro litter. Get on the dance floor and shake your Twitter. Bum, 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 bum. Check the tweets. Plus emails.
Yeah, this is good for you. This one here. This is from Sundeep in Agra in India, who says, "Dear Craig, I am from India."
Is that allowed?
Probably not.
I think you did it in a loving way.
I did, that's true. Dear Craig, I am from India. And I will visit Los Angeles soon. Can you give me some tips or warnings? Thanks. Well, you were in India getting married recently.
I've been to India twice, and what is his name? Sundip.
Yeah.
Sundip, you're going to like it here in LA. As a fellow foreigner living in LA, I can tell you the main tips are phones don't work well. It's hard to get a mobile phone.
That's true, yeah, they don't work.
Cracks in the road. Little cracks in the road in Los Angeles.
In the road. Yeah, and cracks in the hobos as well.
Mind you, if you are homeless, you do deserve a bit of a kick. That's probably depressing. Like
CBS cares.
At night, it's cold. Bit of crack lifts the whole mood. Don't do crack.
Yeah, right.
So basically, Sundip, don't take any drugs.
Yeah, there you go.
Unless they are the drugs that are advertised in the break, in which case they're fine.
Ooh, social commentary.
Yeah? And I kicked a robot.
Yeah, all right. That's going to cost a fortune to have that thing fixed.
I know where the composite parts have come from. I've seen that. I've got that head in my house. Like, it's just like an ornament. Don't go...
No, you've already gone too far.
I've done it twice. A third time, I'd have to subvert the previous two. I can't think of how I'd do that.
No, just let it go, man. Let it go. All right, this is from Ben in Dyersville in Indiana.
Dyersville?
Yeah.
That sounds like a sarcastic name. It's Dyer here in Dyersville. That's like Palookaville. It's like a I love the people of Dyerville.
There you go. Dear Craig and Russell, he probably meant as well. I have a major phobia being in elevators with strangers to the point I'd rather take the stairs than risk it. Am I being crazy?
If you live in a building that's very tall, then yes.
Yes, you're crazy. Yeah.
But say the building's not so tall, then it's good for your thighs to go up the stairs. And those strangers, inevitably, statistically, if you meet enough strangers, you will eventually either fall in love with one or that one might kill you.
Yeah, that's true. The ones you have to look out for is the ones that say, "Put the hooker in the closet." Put the hooker in the closet.
You think that's a bad sign in a stranger?
Sometimes.
If you don't know... What if it's someone you know well says, "Put the hooker in the closet"?
Oh, I like that one.
Put the hooker in the closet. If that happens with someone that's an acquaintance or perhaps family member, should you still regard them with suspicion?
I think best have a...
Any talk of imprisoning or confining a sex worker, that I think don't do that or say it.
Or, unless you're George Michael.
Even then?
Not George Michael, Boy George.
Boy George, yes, there was a brief period where he chained someone to a radiator.
It was an accident.
I, myself, today have accidentally chained over 9 people to radiators. Just while trying to get the temperature right.
We're out of time now.
No!
Yes!
Time continues to exist. It's limitless. It's been proven by Stephen Hawking.
No. He was wrong. He was wrong. He was like, time continues to exist. And I'm like, no, actually it doesn't, because it has to stop for commercials.
The universe is expanding. Yeah. The universe is expanding. My erection is expanding due to these products.
Well, it's always a pleasure.
Where am I going to go now? Just home or something?
Well, yeah, you're married now. You got to go home, pal.
Go home, tend to the garden.
Tend to the garden. Tend to the garden.
Oh, yeah.
Tend to the garden.
With my shovel.
Exactly, with your shovel.
Yeah.
Well, there you are. Russell Brand, everybody.
Thank you.
Hi, Russell.
Hello, Craig.
You look really nice.
These are
buff.
well, thank you. I've put on all of my best stuff.
Well, it's very impressive. Your jacket and your trousers and your waistcoat, I see.
Yes, that's right.
And you smell
Yes.
very nice. You smell very nice.
These are various products, oils, unguents that I put in my hair.
Just your hair?
Not just my hair, no, my anus. But I
Really? Do you put burning sage?
I get that sage, I torch it,
Oh.
and I'm like an angry mob chasing myself through a village because of my own creation. Which is the exact plot.
I love this very much. This is a great idea. Why you're going to chasing yourself with burning sage?
Yeah, I mean, the only way I'll learn is if I chase myself out of the village, I think.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll continue to meddle in God's domain, as Frankenstein did. I'm sorry, Jeff.
It's all right,
Sorry for last time. I did it because what I did because of nerves and alcohol.
That's
The last time you were here, you poured a drink down his skull.
I think I did. That was wrong, and I won't ever do anything that's like that again. So I'm sorry, Jeff.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Thank you very much.
I think we've all learned something then.
Yes. What is it, though?
I tell you what I've learned. Don't do your show live. What the hell are you thinking? Don't do that.
I don't know why I did it, because I'm not a person who responds well
Touching, touching. Kissing first, then touching.
That seems an odd way to establish a sexual relationship. Kissing before touching.
Yes.
No, no, no.
I'm Scottish.
This has been well established.
Yeah.
Don't make me nervous to touch you, Craig.
No, no, no. Touch away. Go ahead.
I'll
Help
lash
yourself.
out at Jeff.
No, no. Have a rummage. Go on. There you are.
Look, anyway.
You're not rummaging. You're wiping.
I think implicit within rummaging is unsettling the testes. Rifling, stretch it out like a canvas.
No.
Do a portrait of yourself on your own testes, scrunch it back up to see yourself age like a picture of Dorian Gray in your own attic. Maybe.
That's a terrifying image.
To check yourself if a portrait of yourself on your testicles grew older whilst you remained forever young.
I'll do it, man.
Would you make that pact with Satan?
No. Listen, why are you doing your show live? It's wrong. You'll get into trouble. Bad things will happen.
Oh, don't say that, because that's like a prophecy now.
No, this is like a prophecy. Bad things will happen. No. It's not a prophecy. I'm concerned for you.
Then if I say something...
you're a volatile human being.
Yeah.
Sometimes you kind of things pop and whir, and like, maybe you need a little bit of safety net.
Sometimes this voice comes in my mind. I don't know where it comes from, and it sort of goes, Russell, you should say something about the Queen now. And then I go...
It's the ghost of Sir Alec Guinness, clearly.
He's been in there for ages.
Oh, well.
The voice in my head, it never says do good things. Like, no one's head voice says do good things, does it?
Oh, yeah.
What, like Jiminy Cricket stuff?
No.
Be a good boy, Craig!
How did you do that? That is the voice in my head.
Craig, be gently affable with your audience!
Oh, all right, then. I'm being gently affable.
I'll tell you what you've got. You've got like a Rat Pack-style masculinity. You're very at ease. Women will find you very attractive, but men will think you're a good guy. Whereas I'm weird!
I think you make a fair point.
Unless it's on the mug, in the arena of mugs. Look at me, conventional. You, a coiled serpent.
Well, this is obviously some kind of Freudian penis problem going on here.
Yeah, I don't know what Freud would make of that. Well, yeah, he'd say...
Well, we do know what Freud would make. It's the same thing he made with everything. Oh, it's about sex. It's always about sex with Freud. Oh, it's about sex. That's how he talked. That's a Viennese accent from the turn of the century. Oh, it's about sex. Oh,
Vienna's lovely this time of year.
It's nice, Vienna, isn't it? Yeah, look at all that. What a...
The hustle and grind, I carve my path. Each step forward, in aftermath. Dreams pulsate within, fueling my fire. With determination ablaze, I never tire. Day by day, I chase the gleam. In the labyrinth of life, I craft my scheme. I'll nurture my aspirations, let them thrive. In the symphony of ambition, I'll strive. Rise up and showcase your might. Show them what they done. They say us take flight. We'll scale the peaks, reach the zenith's height. Together we'll ascend, never falter, never slight. In the face of adversity, we stand tall. With grit and valor, we heed the call. No setback too great, no hurdle too steep. We're the architects of our destiny, the dreamers who leap. So let's rise, let's soar, let's defy the limits imposed. Reach for the sky, with unity as our strength and courage as our guide. We'll conquer the horizon, side by side.
Pastry. Thank you very much. Here, he wants to do it with his mum. He wants to do it with his mum.
Yeah, they all want to do it with their mums. That's what they like.
And that's Freud and Jung. And you play by Craig and myself.
Hey, no, you're a bit more Jungian than Freudian, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, much more Jungian, because I like all that archetypal imagery. I like the idea that we've got a collective mind that by which we're all connected.
Yes.
And there's invisible threads connecting all our brains. I love all that.
No, I like that too.
Who wouldn't like to be connected to someone else's brain by an invisible thread?
Al-Qaeda?
Well, actually, they could use that invisible thread to detonate stuff, so even
No, you'd probably best not then, yeah.
That's why I'm not on live TV. But that won't be in your show, will it?
Oh, yes, it will, son.
Well, I'd just like to say Al-Qaeda, what they done was bad.
Oof.
Just to be clear.
Well, I think that's cleared that one up.
Thanks.
Shake my hand.
I'm against that sort of thing.
So, listen, do you do the Kundalini yoga? Young loved Kundalini yoga.
Yeah.
But he didn't look like he did any, because he was always smoking a pipe. Can you smoke a pipe and do yoga at the same time?
If you want, do what you like. Turn up.
I don't think, if you went to an LA yoga class and you had a large briar pipe and started doing this, they'd be like, you can't smoke that in here, and then you could say, Carl Jung did it.
Carl Jung did it. I mean, how often can you use that excuse? Like, because they took a lot of hallucinogens. Carl Jung did it. Sir?
And of course, he talked like this, didn't he?
Oh, you want to do it with your mum? You want to do it with your mum?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, they were dabbling with shamanism, weren't they, of course?
Were they?
They were trying to unlock hidden aspects of consciousness. They believe that we are imprisoned by the material world, but there's all sorts of different aspects of consciousness inaccessible to us because we're living in a conditioned society, Craig.
Well, you see, I think Walt Whitman did a bit of that earlier on as well, with that Leaves of Grass, when he said, I'm not just in my boots and my hat. Do you remember that bit?
Walt Whitman was ahead of the curve.
Yeah, he certainly was.
And what about Walt Disney? That lovely castle.
Oh,
and
the
that
lovely
boy.
castle, and he had that little boy with the nose that grew.
That little liar. That little liar. Oh, that kid.
Are you all right?
I'm very excited now, Chris.
Yeah. You've perked right up, in fact.
Since we started going on about Jung and Freud and taking cocaine, my mood's changed.
Yeah. It happens. We have to take a commercial break, though.
Oh, do we, though? What would happen if just for once we said, look, if you want a car, buy a car. If you want some cereals, buy some cereals. If you want some Viagra, buy some Viagra. Otherwise, just turn off your telly and make love.
Hang on a second, wait there. We'll be back with the hippie right after these messages. Everybody, I've never met this man before, and his views are not mine, let me tell you that. Unless they're yours. So how are things otherwise? You're doing your Brand X show? Oh, I saw you at the Olympics. Remember, I texted you and I said you were so good you come on in that bus in the Olympics. It was lovely.
And I won the 100 metres, you'll recall.
Did you?
Oh, I was so fast that day. I don't know what it was. I beat all of the other 100-metre runners.
Were you checked for cocaine afterwards?
There were several indiscrepancies, and I was ultimately stripped not only of my medals, but my dignity.
Well, that happens to all of us that embrace late-night television hosting. Hey, did you have a nice time, though?
At the Olympics, yes.
Yes, and they're taking wrestling out.
What do you mean? That's
of the Olympics, they're removing wrestling like it was a bad tooth.
On what bases?
Well, they say it's not a sport, it's just cuddling with no clothes on.
If there was an Olympic medal for that, then I should be surely adorned.
I don't know.
Gold, silver, bronze.
Hey! Well, you packed right up, which is, I'm sad to tell you, we're out of time.
No! Do you mean later? No.
Inside voice, Russell, inside voice.
I'll do it more like Stella Adler, more sort of 50s style.
All right, yeah, do it again then. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm sad to say we're out of time.
Oh, that's cool, man, that's cool.
Well, now I feel like I've not got anything to do. Can I do it like a Broadway musical? I'll do Broadway musical and you do it. Right, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm sad to say we're out of time.
Oh, okay, well, yeah.
No, you picked the cooler one. Want to throw a frisbee at the horse?
Yes,
yeah, all right then. Russell Brand, everybody.